What's up, everyone? Welcome back. If you've been following the Big Names in Business podcast, you've probably heard about Patrick Bet-David talking about what could replace SWIFT, which, as you know, is an outdated system that banks use for international transfers. And here's where things get definitely interesting is that could that replacement actually be Ripple and XRP? But before we get into that, I want to quickly mention Bitunix, which is one of the fastest and most reliable exchanges I have used. If you're an active trader, check the link below. You will definitely get exclusive bonuses and zero stress trading, even during volatility. All right, let's get into it. So, Patrick Bet-David, one of the biggest podcasters in the world, recently discussed the future of global payments and how SWIFT, which is basically a 50-year-old messaging system for banks, is falling behind. And even he admitted that the world needs something faster, something that's cheaper and modern. He said what many of us have been saying for years, which is that the current system is clunky, it's slow, and ridiculously expensive. And that's exactly where Ripple's technology comes in. XRP can move funds across borders in seconds, not days, and for a fraction of the cost. But here's the interesting part of Patrick's discussion. He wondered what will actually replace SWIFT. Could it be a cryptocurrency? Could it be a blockchain-backed system? And that's when the Ripple and XRP conversation came up. Because let's be honest, there is actually no other project that has institutional relationships that Ripple does. Ripple's tech is already used by hundreds of banks and payment providers worldwide, and Japan, the UAE, the UK, Brazil, they're all working directly or indirectly with Ripple on pilots or integrations. And remember what former US Treasurer Rosie Reyes said, that she's literally on Ripple's board. She said XRP isn't just another speculative coin, it's built for real use. Instead of days and dollars, it's seconds and cents, were her exact words. And that line says everything. XRP isn't just a store of value like Bitcoin. It's designed to move money. It's solving a real global problem, which is the friction in transferring money across borders. And we are talking about XRP, Stellar, Chainlink, and HBAR. And just this week, Ripple dropped a massive announcement in Europe. Ripple is now basically positioning itself as an infrastructure partner for Europe's next financial engine. And that's huge. They're literally saying, okay, let's update legacy rulebooks and apply flexible principle-based laws that include distributed ledger technology. Now, if you pair that with what's happening in the Middle East, Ripple just expanded into Bahrain, partnering with Bahrain FinTech Bay, which is the country's top fintech incubator. That partnership gives a Ripple access to the Gulf region's payment ecosystem, which includes banks, governments, institutions, and regulators. And the new RLUSD stablecoin is already being tested there under official regulation. And at the same time, Bybit became the first fully licensed crypto exchange in the UAE. And guess what? Ripple has been working with multiple institutions in that region for years. So I would say the timing isn't random. The UAE and Bahrain are clearly building blockchain-backed payment systems, and Ripple is in the room. So when Patrick Bet-David wonders what replaces SWIFT, it's definitely not a speculation anymore. Ripple has quietly become the front runner. They already connect with nearly 90% of the global FX market. They've secured meetings with world leaders, and they're expanding across every major regulatory region: the EU, the UK, the Middle East, and North America. And let's be real, no other crypto company has this level of access. Binance is focusing on retail and trading. Ethereum, on the other hand, is busy with layer 2 scaling, but Ripple is focused on global settlement, the very thing SWIFT was built for. And if we add to that, Brad Garlinghouse confirmed Ripple has applied for a banking license and Fed master account in the US. And if you imagine that, Ripple as a licensed institution working directly within the US financial system. So once that does get approved, it's game over for the narrative that XRP is just another altcoin. Meanwhile, Bitcoin remains the digital gold, but it's not built for payments. XRP was. And that difference definitely matters. So when you connect all these dots, Patrick Bet David's comments, Rosie Rias's endorsement, Ripple's EU partnerships, and their Middle East expansion, and global regulators openly discussing distributed ledger systems, it's definitely hard not to see where this is going. Swift won't vanish overnight, but it will be replaced, and the infrastructure is already being built right now. And while everyone is distracted by meme coins and hype cycles, XRP continues to position itself as the quiet backbone of the new financial system. So if you're trading through this volatility or want to build positions smartly, as I mentioned, check out Bitunix. I've left the link down below. It's fast and it's secure and perfect for catching opportunities when the market moves fast, which already does. And again, this isn't as a financial advice. It's just to look at what's actually unfolding in front of us. The race to replace Swift has already started, and Ripple's already 10 steps ahead. So yeah, thanks for watching. Stay smart, stay early, and I will see you in the next one.